believe in me, I don't believe in them. Open my books, now I'm reading them.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Marshall in at the 4. And for the Mavericks, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Washington. And it's Lively in at the center, locking down the middle. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
Nobody near Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
I know Kyrie is one of the best finishers in the league, but trust me, he enjoys the 3 ball.
Valanciunas passes to Jones. Driving the lane. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off, and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
So it's the Pelicans now. The Mavericks making the shot. And Valanciunas kicks to Ingram. Over Green. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, the effort and the power that Valanciunas can play with puts him in great position to grab rebounds like that.
Here's Lively. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And Doncic gets it to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the basket by McCollum.
Well, McCollum just catching the defense asleep right there. I don't know why you would be. CJ's such a devastating scorer.
There's the pass to Lively. The dish to Doncic. Over McCollum from deep. Green connects from three-point range.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Valanciunas. That's tipped. And here is Irving. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Back to Green. Lets it go with the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Jones against Irving. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. No good from Valanciunas.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
This Pelican front office has done a great job, Brent, finding some diamonds in the rough. Players that have now helped.
Think about it, Kevin. They grabbed Jose Alvarado and Najee Marshall, both undrafted players. And those guys are key rotation pieces to change the tempo of any game. Herb Jones, a great steal in the second round. Defensively comes in, creates havoc. I mean, a lot of really impressive finds for this front office.
And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for C.J. McCollum. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And Marshall kicks to McCollum. It's Ingram on the wing. And they get it. He squares up and sinks it.
Ingram has certainly stepped into his own now, an all-star and a max player and a centerpiece of that Anthony Davis trade, not getting as much pub as the younger stars his age.
Doncic with the bucket.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
McCollum outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
One of the most focused shooters in the game. McCollum really does find ways to score it well.
Irving looking over the floor. Pass to Doncic. Fires from deep. Rebound by Marshall.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Passes to McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Doncic against McCollum. 5 on the clock. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. McCollum's got 6 points.
And likened to Damian Lillard, because of his skill set and small school background, McCollum was drafted 10th in the 2013 draft.
Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off a 40-point game against New York.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Now here's McCollum. After Luka Doncic's miss, lets it go from 11. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. 9 points in the game so far.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
McCollum with the ball. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Irving against Jones. Washington, that's for 2. Doncic left side. Over McCollum. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Pelicans trailed by 8. There's the feed to Ingram. It's good.
Brandon Ingram.
And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Now here's McCollum. He has 6. On the wing, Jones. Over Irving. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Mavericks leading by 8. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging 40 points, 10 assists, and 11 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivering.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they put up this month. The Mavericks, number 1.
Well, over the last month, they've started to hit a high percentage of shots, and I think it's due primarily to great shot selection.
Here's Irving, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Now here's McCollum. They trail by 11. Nance outside. Daniels passes to McCollum. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. McCollum's got 9 points.
CJ saying, not so fast. I'm not letting you get away from us tonight. There's the return payback 3.
Here's Hardaway. Zeller grabs the board.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 9. Inside. Here's Nance. Over in the corner, Zeller. The 3. A shot's good on the assist by Nance.
But Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
McCollum against Irving. Pass to Hardaway. Outside Irving. Out to Hardaway. Clock at 4. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Hey guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
Well, maybe they went into that game thinking rebounding not something they needed to focus on. They absolutely did.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Lions checked in. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against New York. And there's the pass to Hardaway. Now Exum, scoreless thus far. Puts one up from 19, and that one drops. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Daniels, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And Zeller kicks to Nance. New Orleans moving the ball around. This is to Zeller. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Shoots over Gafford. That one wide left.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Dallas.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Daniels kicks to Zeller. Pass to Ryan. And there's the drive. Rebounded by Gafford.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
3 on 3. Here's Ryan. Here's Zeller. And the rejection by Gafford. Hardaway finds Gafford. Outside, Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the
This is
first.
it to Hardy.
2 minutes.
Outside Hardaway. From outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Ryan. Still without a basket. Pass to Daniels. Clock at 6. Exum pulls it in. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They have a 9-point lead. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome to them.
Here he goes.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Launches a 3. Zeller grabs the board. Pelicans trailed by 9. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Mike Powell comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Maxi Kleba in for Hardaway. Got that one up quick.
Quick trigger from Trey Murphy. This dude can let it fly.
And the pass to Exum. Driving inside.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Daniels passes to Zeller. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel.
Assisted by
Zeller's got his second basket of the night.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Exum kicks to Kleba. Over Nance. Kleba, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Green. Powell is out there with Maxi Kleba. Then there's Harden, and it's Doncic in at the point guard. Here's Doncic. The Pelicans make their last shot.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram's work ethic has made him an all-star. He was in the Pelicans facility so much they banned him on off days. He said, "I hate it, but I use those off days to visualize the game." So what is he like? He says being called out. Players at this level think they're above that. Kevin?
Not him. Hey, David, thanks. Doncic with the bucket.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Now, here's Marshall. Tight defense on him. He dishes it to Nance. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. Nance has got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Daniels dishes to Ingram. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Marshall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Irving's checked in for Hardy. And then for New Orleans, Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Larry Nance. And McCollum subbed in for Dyson Daniel. Now here's McCollum. 9 points in the game so far. 6 to shoot. Ingram up top, headed by Green. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. Ingram's got 8 points.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
Irving passes to Doncic. Doncic going to work.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Cloak loose, and it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Green. And the Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in.
P.J. Washington.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a Change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Here's Valanciunas. 20 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
I'm not sure in that game if it was him or Dikembe Mutombo out there, guys. I was just hoping to see one finger wave after one of those 4 blocks. No, 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 not today.
Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night, and so he makes both from the line. Mavericks leading by 6. Doncic outside. Releases from 15. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Cullen passes to Valanciunas. The dish out to Marshall. And Jones has it in the corner. The Mavericks pull it in.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Marshall following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Kicks it out to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ingram. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
The Mavericks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. All free throws good from Doncic. And, of course, you were known as Bones in your playing days, but what were some of your favorite NBA nicknames?
Oh, Kevin, I've been so fortunate to be around the NBA for so long. I go way back to names like Iceman George Gervin or Dr. J Julius Erving or Pistol Pete Maravich, one of my favorite players. But is there anyone better than Magic Johnson?
Oh, Doncic from way outside.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, ramp it up.
Here's McCollum. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Here's Doncic. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
Second personal foul.
That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Pelicans trailed by 10. McCollum outside. Takes it inside. Here's Valanciunas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Valanciunas fancy with the ball work down there to draw the foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second, a nice way to get your offense going.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
McCollum outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Releases. And again, New Orleans has no up.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Good work there as it goes.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Josh Green. Here's Ingram. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
C.J. McCollum.
McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one.
And just so good off the bounce. C.J. McCollum is as frustrating to cover as anyone.
Yeah, but it's also, Greg, one of the players in the league that we appreciate the most because of the footwork, because of the fundamentals, maybe a little bit undersized. He finds ways to get it done with efficiency and effectiveness.
And here's Valanciunas after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Here's Jones. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 12. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Pass to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
That's a focus you just can't teach a young guy. Jones showing he's got that kind of focused demeanor.
Here's Doncic. The shot, no good. Good D by Jones. The pass to Marshall. Gafford against McCollum. From 17 feet out, and they'll keep possession. Goes back up. He lays it in. Marshall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Irving for 3. Good work defensively by Jones.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. At one point, they led by 16. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. Intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
For New Orleans, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And C.J. McCollum just relied upon for the incredible leadership qualities he possesses, and that kind of respect comes right away when C.J. steps into the locker room.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 8. It's good. Doncic has got 37.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
McCollum against Doncic. Right wing. Pass to Ryan. It's Ingram on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Murphy.
He's got 6.
Yeah, you can't leave Murphy open from deep. He doubled his three-point attempts. From year 1 to year 2, that's confidence.
Doncic feeling it out. Over McCollum. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Zeller. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And that's now 7 points for Cody Zeller. Passes it to Doncic. Doncic bullies the D inside.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
McCollum against Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
From the baseline. That one a little long. Dallas leading by 14. Down low. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For Dallas, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Washington. Derek Jones comes in for Hardaway. And it's Hardy in for Irving. Pelicans trailed by 17. There's a minute 40 left in the first half of the game. Jones against Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. But the All-Star game almost here. Let's see how the West is shaping up. Look at the Mavericks. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, there's the Pelicans, just way behind.
Well, I think for New Orleans,
This isn't the spot that too many people thought they'd be in this far into the season. They've really turned some heads with their play.
Some people out there still thinking they're going to fade as the season goes on, but I'm on the other side of this argument. I think they get even better as we go down the stretch.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Exum's checked in, and the Pelicans also making a change. Nancy's checked in for Zeller. Dallas leading by 17. Exum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hardy. The tray. Buries the long-range jumper. Hardy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Ingram. And again, Dallas turns it over. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Daniels kicks to Ingram. There's 25 seconds left here in the second. He was all alone on that one. Nance has got 7 points for the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And here's Exum. 8 points his last outing. Over Daniels. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And it's denied.
More of this from Larry Nance Jr. rising up and tossing that one away.
And so it's Dallas out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making the extra pass, but we're attacking the paint, and if we can continue to do that, it puts us in a good seat.
Jason, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 39 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to die.
Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's five. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. Then it's Ingram. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Marshall in at the four-man position.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Marshall with it. Driving in, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Doncic is checked in for Dante Exum. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 5.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And now let's have a look at the teams that have had the quickest hands in the NBA during the past month. Pelicans, number 1. Second, the Mavericks.
Both clubs really playing a suffocating brand of defense, sticking to the opposing ball handlers and really taking it away. I mean, the steal numbers are off the charts.
Now here's McCollum. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Dallas leading by 13. Brandon Ingram, tiny dog, is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent. And he has become a very loud one. What a play.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Zion Williamson is, of course, unique athletically. His teammate C.J. McCollum says, I don't know if we'll ever see somebody with that strength, power, speed, and jumping ability. At times, the Pelicans' offensive game plan becomes simple, McCollum said. Get the ball to Z and get the heck out of the way. Kevin, I'm paraphrasing.
I know you are. I picked up on that, David. Thank you. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Dallas moving the ball around. Doncic kicks to Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
And let's review some numbers for Brandon Ingram. He's putting up about 21 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by C.J. McCollum.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First personal foul. First
For Dallas, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Lively. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. The pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Jones. 6 to shoot. A three-pointer is right on target. Jones has got his second bucket tonight.
Love the assertive attitude from Jones, wanting to continue to improve in his jump shooting.
Doncic finds Washington. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Just an incredible month of basketball. First in free throw percentage, and he's one of the most creative passers in the game, ranked 3rd overall in assists per.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters. Now he's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Josh Green.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Zeller dishes to McCollum. Kicks it out to Jones. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Doncic outside. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Zeller. 7 points in the game. Here's Ingram. It's good.
Brandon
Ingram's got 16.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Outside Irving. For 3. No good. Good D by Jones. Ingram against Hardaway. Now, here's Marshall. He's tightly guarded. Kicks it out to McCollum. Shoots over Doncic. The Mavericks pull it in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Second team foul.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight, sharing the basketball, the stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First one falls for him.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Dyson Daniels checked in for McCollum. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Jones the pass to Daniels. Oh, Nance in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Doncic has got 48.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Zeller finds Jones. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And it's Jones with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. To the inside. Daniels kicks to Nance. Pass to Jones. 5 to shoot. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And the dunk by Powell.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Nance. 7 points in the game. Now Daniels. Back to Nance to end the run. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Hardaway passes to Jones. It's Jones on the wing. Over Nance. Jones, no luck.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass. Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Hardaway. Hardy, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Dante Exum in for Doncic. And the Pelicans also making a change. Lions checked in. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which players have had the most success from the stripe this month. Kyrie Irving, number 1. Third is Luka Doncic.
They have both been unconscious from the free throw line. I mean, you could put a blindfold on them, and it wouldn't matter.
Now, here's Doncic. Non-stop scoring machine here. Here's Exum. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Passes it to Nance. Here is Daniels. He's got 6. Pass Durant. Shoots the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
For 3.
Daniels has got 4 assists now tonight.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. And that one's good. Hardy.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Nance. He's got 7. Now the pass Durant. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Daniels. Got a piece of it. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Mavericks shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Chalk up 2 there. 8 points for Jaden Hardy.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And that one's good. Daniels.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Knocked away. Exum passes to Hardy. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Hardy's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Ryan. And here's Daniels. Pass to Ryan. Unloads. Again, the Pelicans score. 1:30 left in the third.
And Brent, remember that 2023 dunk contest? Trey Murphy made a strong showing going to the finals.
Yeah, I love that he just got out there on that stage and showed what he could do. Kind of agility from a guy at his size with that kind of length, that functional coordination. Great to see him compete.
And here are the Pelicans now. The Mavericks making the shot. It's Jones on the wing. With the drive. Shoots it. Again, the Pelicans score.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here's Hardy. 10 points for him. Now, here's Exum. Defended by Jones. Passes it to Hardy. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 6 assists in the game.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Now here's Nance. 7 points in the game. Daniels dishes to Nance. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas calls timeout.
Timeout charge to Dallas. Who won the T-shirt?
Both teams will make substitutions. Now, here's Hardy. Here's Exum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, 4th team foul.
The Mavericks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Dante Exum, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Maxi Kleba is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Exum. Then it's Green. And it's Hardy in at the shooting guard position. Here's Seabrook following the score by Dallas. Pass to Daniels. New Orleans moving the ball around. From 10 feet out, Sebron with the bucket. Sebron's got his first basket. Maverick shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. Now here's Hardy. Defense is right there. From deep, Green. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Liddell. Kleba with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Offensive rebound. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. The pass, Durant. To the paint, here's Zeller, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Down low. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel.
Assisted.
Daniels has got 5 assists in the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Now, here's Hardy. Exum with it. Here's Lively. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the score by Dallas. Shot by Zeller, no good. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Mavericks. He lobs it up, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Daniels kicks to Zeller. Here's Liddell. Kleba defending. Pass to Sebron. Clock at 6. Takes it from 10. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now, here's Exum. Kleba inside. Now, Exum. They get it back. Here's Lively. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Passes to Daniels. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
McCollum's checked in for New Orleans. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. On its way from Irving for 2. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Now, when Kyrie's going like this, he completely takes the game over. What a player.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Goes up on the high post, and that one is good. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is where Kyrie can work some of his magic out there on the floor. Excels at getting the screen and taking advantage of any space he gets.
Here's Liddell. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. On its way from Irving for 2. That doesn't go in either for Irving. The Pelicans shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. McCollum kicks to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Pass to Hardy from past the arc. Pelicans with the rebound. Here's Ryan. Now the pass to Zeller. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 8th rebound here tonight. McCollum against Irving. Hardy. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Jaden Hardy.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
McCollum passes to Zeller. Here's Ryan. A second chance effort. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Zeller. Missed it, even after all those chances. Irving against McCollum. Back to Irving. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And a master from the mid-range. You just assume Irving is going to drill that shot every time.
McCollum dishes to Zeller. Here's Ryan. Shoots over Hardy. Ryan with the bucket.
Got to talk on defense. That left him all alone.
Brett, we've had this new playoff format since 2021, adding that play-in tournament. How do you like it?
Well, I love it. You're just giving more high-level teams a chance at a swing for a championship. I mean, look what happened last year and how exciting that was for the NBA and the play-in tournament.
Here's Ingram following the score by Dallas. Over Jones. And it's Ingram missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Jones, no one around him. No good from outside. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. And it's blocked. Here's Hardy. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Ryan. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they get it back.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Good on the triple.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Irving against McCollum. Hardy passes to Jones. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And the Mavericks call time here. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster, going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by New Orleans. A nice shot by Exum.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Ingram against Jones. Ingram outside. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Well, he's throwing the defense off balance, and then he gets to the bucket. That's a nice move from Ingram.
The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dwight Powell. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Hardy. Nance passes to Ryan. And here's McCollum. 6 to shoot. Fires away from outside. And another 3 for New Orleans.
3 points.
Yeah, that one seemed to be just outside the building. McCollum showing off his deep range.
Exum passes to Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Right side Hardaway. Comes up empty down low. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Ingram. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And right now, efficient as Brandon Ingram is just torching the defense.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Hardaway. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Nance has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Kleba kicks to Hardaway. And it's Dallas with another.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And it's in there.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Back to Exum. On the wing, Jones. Hardaway dishes to Exum. Outside Hardaway. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kyrie, big numbers for you tonight, and I always wonder what it's like to be in a zone like that offensively.
It feels amazing. More importantly, we got the win, and I couldn't have done it without my teammates that did a heck of a job of competing every single minute of this game. It took everybody's effort from our bench. It took a 15-man effort, and I'm glad we got the win.
15 men, but 1 man was the difference. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.